Hey guys, welcome back to Minute Watch, and I have not been making videos recently because I've been on vacation. My buddies and I went to Montana to visit Glacier National Park, and then we went back to Seattle and just had a good time gallivanting around, and that was really nice. But before that, someone from Russia contacted me. I had a phone call with this gentleman named Nicholas. And he told me that he told me that there's no good review on Vostok Partner watch on YouTube's. So that's a terrible accent, but he wanted me to do a YouTube review for this Vostok Partner watch. Just an enthusiast, nothing to do with the Vostok company, but just a guy that really wanted a video on YouTube. So he sent me his Vostok watch, and I can keep it. It's mine. So it was brand new. It was in the box all wrapped up. So I guess he bought it and he sent it to me, and I'm gonna do a review on it. The whole thing smelled like smoke. The box, when I opened it up, I was like, whoa, smoky. But anyway, this is again part of the partner line from Vostok. It is made in Russia. It is a legit Russian watch. It uses the 2416B automatic mechanical movement with 31 joules of goodness. It is non-hackable. It is windable and has a screw-down crown. Power reserve is estimated about 31 hours, and water resistant to about 2 atmospheres and about 33 feet, which basically means do not get this watch wet. Maybe just a little bit of a splashy. That's it. The bezel rotates, but you don't really want to mess with it because it's not a clicker. It's just kind of a free floating bezel, so it's not a good thing. I won't even try to spin it. It just spins, and it's kind of difficult. The crown. Oh man, let me unscrew it. The crown is very wonky. You can see there. Pull it out. And you can just see it's just like, what is this wobbly crown? And I have another watch with a 2416B movement, and that's not how it is. So this worries me. Thus far, I haven't had any issues. It winds and it works just fine. The watch keeps decent time. It'll go about plus 25 seconds a day. It's decent. It's nothing special. This is a very affordable watch at about $60. So it is trying to compete with the Seiko 5 line, but I think it's not as good. It's not as good. Brutal honesty, it's not as good. Let's see what else. The bracelet is the worst bracelet I have ever seen. I've seen much cheaper watches with better bracelets, and not because it's a folded bracelet, but because here, can you focus on that, please? There, you see how the end link just does not line up, and there's nothing you can do. It's too big. I suppose you could like Dremel it down a little bit to make it fit, and it's like that on both sides. Look at that. Look at that. Look, you see that? That is just what the fuck. Yeah, it's terrible. And the bracelet color, the metal of the bracelet is actually a different color metal than the rest of the watch case, so the bracelet's a little bit more yellow, and I'm pretty sure that the folks at Vostok is like, we're not going to care because people put on strap anyway, and put shit bracelet. So that's what they did, and they did it. It works. Other than that, I really like the way that this watch looks. I love the silver dial. I love that little red second hand. It's not a bad looking watch. It's definitely different, much different than anything I have, and it's not bad. I'm gonna put a strap on this later on. Let's get this SU-47 Berkut out of the way. It's a really cool fighter plane that Russia makes, and get to the measurements. So the case I got about 40 millimeters, so it's a good size. Case to crown about 44.6 millimeters, lug to lug about 46.2 millimeters, lugs about 20 millimeters, and it's about 12.3 millimeters thick. So it's a good size. It's not perfect size, but it's a good size. I wish it was a little bit thinner. But yeah, so a very important thing to note is the way you change the date. The 2416B does not have a quick set date function, so what you're going to have to do is do the real old school way of changing the date. So I'll just show you that real briefly. So there, the date changed to the 9th, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take it to about 1 and then reverse it back until you see that, let me get closer, until you see the 9 kind of fidget and like blip. Here, you'll see what I mean. Okay, pretty soon it's gonna happen. See, it's moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up, then boom, and now you can go back the other way and change the date. Okay, there you go. Now it's 10. So that's the archaic way that this watch requires that you change the date. If you wear it every day, it's not so much of a problem. I'm not gonna even bother changing the date on this watch. I'm just gonna wear it basically as a fashion watch. But I do like the silver dial. So let's go ahead and take off this rubbish bracelet and put something a little bit more decent on, and we'll get to that. Nice little microfiber cloth to stop scratchies. Now I really apologize if this takes a long time, because, well, if you've seen other videos, you know that I kind of fumble around with this because, well, I'm not a very good watchy band removal dude. Is that even a thing? See, I'm already failing. One of the many things that I failed at life with is, okay, that's off. That didn't take too long. I'm gonna watch Ant-Man after this. Just can't wait. All right, well, that wasn't that hard. Okay, now the hard part. So let's see. I'm gonna put the brown strap on here. You guys are gonna just this is actually something that I've already had, so there's a little bit of a scuffy scuff on one of the edges, but I think that you're gonna like this strap. I think you're going to like this strap on this watch. It's going to make it look very, very classic, and maybe even influence you to purchase watch from eBay. And okay, that was nice and easy. Let me just give it a little bit of a wipey wipe so you can not see the billions of fingerprints. And there you have it, kind of. There you have it. So, yeah, not bad, yeah? What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think this is worth the $60 plus the cost of a strap? Let me know in the comments section. I personally like it, despite the fact that the crown is really wobbly and weirdly, and no quick set date. There really is not much wrong with it. The finish could be a little bit better. The finish on the bezel, the finish on the sides, it's just not as good as a comparable Seiko 5. But if you're looking at one of these Vostok partners, you're looking at them because you want something different. And I say go for it, get a nice strap for it. Just know what you're getting into, know that the crown might be all weird, know about the quick set date feature non-existent, and just enjoy it for what it is, you know. And I really like it. I love that silver dial. There's a bunch of other weird ones that might be really cool too, so go to town, man. Get 2, 3, 4, who cares. But that's my review, and thanks very much for watching. I forgot something, guys. The wrist shot and the Lume. Here's the wrist shot, and as you can see, it's not too bad. It's just, it wears a little bit bigger than a 40mm, but that's okay. It fits very nicely. Nice wrist shot. This is from riding motorcycles with my gloves rubbing on the stuff. Anyway, let's do the the Lume shot. And I was hoping this would be a short video, but geez, I can never make a short video. You know me, guys. I have a long videos. Oh wait, I'm no longer using a flashlight. I'm using a UV light now because it's just super fast. So all I have to do is I'm gonna set the ISO again to this. Yeah, this is what I'm actually seeing here. So here's the freaking thing, and just a couple seconds, and there we go. So Lume is actually not too bad, but it's not great. The minute in our hands will last a long time, while those tiny little loomed indexes will just really fade quickly. But you will see them in super dark light, and I just love using black lights now for this. It's so awesome. Again, thanks for watching, and thanks Nicholas for sending me this watch. And